It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday. Come on, guys, cheer. Woo! Friday, come on.
Is that any different than a Monday?
Yeah. Listen to it on Monday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. David over here directing.
Good morning.
The mayor's here. Bob Rectenwald. The Scooter's over there messing with the camera. Huh?
A new director.
Yeah, how you like that?
He's an intern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Professional. I'm professional this time. Thanks.
We had to get somebody so Scooter can go chasing down imaginary pickup trucks in Indiana.
Oh, you did not.
Oh,
he went there.
Not on the air. He did go there.
Oh, anyway, real quick, we want to congratulate Bob Zadora on the Spirit Award last night at the Chamber Banquet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bob.
Gee, I wonder who nominated Bob. Ooh.
I don't know.
I do. Anyway, good morning, everybody. It is, 7:01 on this Friday. And according to the radar, we have a little bit of snow on the way, but
We'll see.
we'll see.
You're right.
Huh? No. It's showing up in Harrison. Whether it's hitting the ground or not, anyway, we'll get that here in just a minute.
Doesn't
Anyway,
look like mine.
Down on the Corner is brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Be sure to check out all 3 locations. Baxter Regional, we have 62 East Plaza, and of course, Balmer Boulevard. Any of the 3 locations will be more than happy to serve you the best coffee in town, which is Brood Awakening. You like it? Oh, it's good coffee. How's the coffee?
It is good coffee.
It is good
Real
coffee.
good coffee.
Yeah.
It'll set you for the weekend.
Yeah. Even wake up on time for church on Sunday with this stuff on Friday. No excuses now. Be sure to check them out. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. I think they're finally inside the hospital, got the new area going, and things are good. Mike and staff do a great job. They've got your mochas, your lattes, and your, what these guys call the foo-foo coffees. We just like the good old truck driver coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
Give
Kind
it
of
to me
stuff
straight.
that when you have a flat, you can patch the tire with it.
Yeah.
Check them out, Brood Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes around the state, 29 to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anybody there can help you. They may have some new folks there by now that I don't know, have not met. Whoever it is, they're very caring, loving, professional. They know what they're doing, and they're there to serve you, and they do it very, very well. When they say with all our respect, that's what they live by. It's not just the motto. And so Roller Funeral Homes, great folks here in Mountain Home, here to serve you, emergency situation or not, pre-planning, whatever it may be. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, it's amazing how fast time goes by. Most people would have to think about this question for just a minute. What was I doing 1 month ago today? Well, just a month ago was Christmas Eve. The decorations were all aglow, gifts are wrapped, food being cooked. Now 1 month later, we've probably forgotten how much fun it was and the happiness Christmas brought us. My prayer today, Lord, is I pray that as we, as Christians, can show the joy of Christmas all throughout the year. We should reach out to those in need every day, not just as Christmas. Lord, help us to show your love and joy all year. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. Around the state, 29 to serve you, with all our respect. The 1 in Memphis, Tennessee as well. So Roller Funeral Homes, great folks out there. And Bob Rectenwald had a client, about a year or so ago, said, we were talking about the pre-planning.
Yeah.
And so, great idea, hey, so give them a call. Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. And Bob was giving the Spirit Award last night at the Chamber Banquet. Congratulations to Bob Zadora.
Congratulations, yes.
Very nice honor there. And it's time to take a look at the White River, see if we see any snowflakes. That's a nice shot today. Look at that.
I like it when it's that blue color.
Yeah. Yeah. The bridge to the left side of the screen, it's still got the lights turned on. You see the city park down there at Cotter around Big Spring area. The baseball field, the Railroad Museum, little fishing area down there, the city of Cotter, looking into Baxter County. The camera's actually in Marion County. The river splits Marion County and Baxter County. And so you can go to retiretoarkansas.net, look at the live webcam. You can put that on your favorite devices. There's a little camera icon there. Click that and take a picture, and you can use it on all your devices. And brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. For those that are watching out of state, some of my good friends up in St. Louis area, either in Missouri or Illinois, you're getting ready to retire. We're pushing 62 years old now, so I know how old you are. We went to school together, remember? So take a look at retiretoarkansas.net. Some may want to stay in Missouri, some can come on down to Arkansas. The Z-Team has the team assembled ready to help you, whether you're in Arkansas or Missouri. So come on down, check them out. The Z-Team, 870-405-0793. 36 right now in Mountain Home, 37 in Flippin, 33 at Harrison, 37 in Yellville, 34 at Salem. Calico Rock checks in at 36. It's 39 in Mountain View. Around the region, St. Louis 33, Poplar Bluff at 38, West Plains 34, Branson at 32, 25 in Watford City, North Dakota. Not all that bad up there. And so let me back this out so we get the overall picture of the snow. A lot of it in central Missouri. I was listening this morning to the radio, and there's a lot of cancellations for schools around, Mountain Grove and Ava and stuff like that.
Even Bakersfield.
Oh, that's right, in Bakersfield. And so the snow is actually part of a low pressure system. We're getting that back swirl. As you see the rain in East Tennessee and the western part of North Carolina. It's moving north, but as it comes back around Lake Michigan, turns into snow, comes north of Chicago, back to Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and wraps around. It's actually coming all the way down into northern Arkansas. We'll back it on out. We'll take a look and see what else is going on. We have some heavier showers. Look at this in Idaho. You don't pick that up much in Idaho, Nevada. With some heavier showers in Idaho and Nevada, northern Idaho. And so the southeast getting some showers like we've had the last couple of days from the panhandle of Florida, Atlanta, Nashville, Louisville, Indianapolis, up into Ohio, up into Michigan. And so for Arkansas, if I get this thing going in the right direction, you can see the snow in northwest Arkansas. And it just reset itself. There we go. So it's kind of dwindling out a little bit as it gets here. So a little bit of rain over around Blytheville, Arkansas, into Poplar Bluff, Missouri, around Cape Girardeau. Highways affected. 62, 412 east and west is kind of a guess right now, especially west. Did the snow stick or not? I doubt it. But nevertheless, just be careful. Highway 65 to Branson, once you get to the state line, that could be a little bit of a challenge right there. Other than that, interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas seem to be clear at this time. A little bit of rain moved past Interstate 555. It's over into Tennessee around Jackson, affecting I-40. Interstate 55 in Missouri being affected right now, but now the snow's got I-70, 49, 44, and 35 and 29 all affected right there in Missouri, so be careful there. Around the St. Louis area, not much going on there. I-55, I-57, Interstate 70, and I-64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois, no problems there. Watches and warnings, believe it or not, we're not under the winter weather advisory at this point. It's northwest Arkansas, most of Missouri, with the exception of east central Missouri and southeast Missouri. Chicago's got it, Iowa's got it, northern Illinois, northwest Illinois. Other than that, I think we're going to be too warm.
Yeah,
I think so.
me too.
7-day forecast, high today 38 degrees, 50% chance of snow, rain, ice, whatever it turns into. Then it drops to a 20% chance. It drops to 29 degrees tonight, 46 with sunshiny skies tomorrow. Then a little bit of chance of rain on Saturday night, 30% throughout the evening, and then the morning hours, high of 48 on Sunday. Look at this, 53 degrees on Monday. Woo, woo.
Sounds good to me.
Woo, 49 on Tuesday with 30% chance of showers. Okay, we're aware of the road conditions, so I thought I'd bring up the drought monitor. We still have some dry areas in the southern part of Arkansas. This was updated yesterday. And we have what's Miller County and Clark County. There's Miller County, Lafayette County, Hempstead, Little River, Columbia, and Clark counties with an abnormally dry to a moderate drought right there. State of Missouri, they're doing things right. They get the rain. I guess when you have flood warnings, you don't have a drought.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of eliminates that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of weird, though, with all the rain that's come through that in Arkansas, that you've got this drought right here. So Anyway,
That's what I thought when you were saying drought. I was like, what is he talking about?
yeah,
But,
Southwest Arkansas. It's been that way all throughout. I guess it went all the way back into December. And so, one thing I wanted to bring up. Look at this. This is so cool. Barrow, Alaska has had its first sunrise since November 18th of 2019. Look at that picture. Is that cool?
Dang.
That's extreme northern.
It is.
They talk about being dark all winter. Well,
Right.
here's their first sunrise in 66 days.
Well, good for them.
Days are getting longer. Won't be long, and Bob Rector will be up mowing grass till 9:30 at night.
You bet. Can't wait.
Ain't that cool? And then the summertime, when my uncle was stationed up in Alaska during the, he's in the Air Force, they had the annual softball game at midnight. No lights.
Yeah.
Play it in the sunlight. It's
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was pretty fun. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. And be sure to check out the live cam on the White River all throughout the day. Community calendar. We got a lot of good things going on. The Valentine cookie sale takes place February 10th through the 14th. That's not too far off now. From 8 a.m. to 4:30 each day. This helps the Van Mater Senior Center Meals on Wheels. They serve a lot of food,
Yeah.
let me tell you. Cookies are $1 to $2 each, depending on which ones you choose. Cookie bouquets are $12 per half dozen, $20 for the dozen. Chocolate suckers, hearts of roses, $1 each. Pre-sale orders, half or full dozen cookie bouquets through February 7th. Couple of chances here for some Texas Hold'em tournaments once I get all these papers unstuck. The first one's for the library, and it is tomorrow. I repeat, tomorrow. The Baxter County Library Foundation's annual Texas Hold'em tournament, ante up for the library, will be tomorrow at Big Creek Golf and Country Club, Saturday, January 25th. Seats are at $100, or you can get a table of 6 for $500. All chips required for play will be provided at the event. Teg Noctegal is the dealer this year. Register at 11 o'clock. You have lunch at 11:30, and the play begins at 1 o'clock. And for more information, you can call 870-580-0975 for more information. The next chance for a Texas Hold'em tournament will be for the American Legion Baseball fundraiser on Saturday, February 15th at the Elks Lodge. And you register at 11 there. The tournament starts at 1 p.m. there. You can call Lester White at 421-2006. And that is for the American Legion Baseball fundraiser. Bob, you want to add something to that? Do you know more about that?
I really don't know other than giving you Lester's number. It's Bob.
Lester and tell him everything.
So, anybody got anything? Mayor, David, Bob?
I'm good
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Well, we'll take an early break. You can throw in an extra ad or two. We're going to be talking with the mayor. Hillrey Adams is there, so stick around. We'll be talking with the mayor for the rest of the afternoon. Good morning.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiredtoarkansas.net.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army.
Have you noticed he always counts down backwards? 7:16.
Am I not supposed to?
Oh yeah, gee thanks. The mayor's here. Yay!
At least you count down.
Yeah.
Scooter doesn't.
Instead of just saying go.
There's some.
Right.
There's been times. Oh, you're on the air. Oh, nice.
Tell me about what happened in the
No, let's not talk
football
about that.
booth that night.
No, that's all right.
Well, let's see, Mayor, we had you scheduled on the 1st and the 8th and the 15th.
We're almost back around to our regular day.
Yeah, now you'll be back a week from Wednesday. How you been? Happy
Been-
New Year. Haven't
yeah,
caught up with you
thank
since
you.
January 1. Doing good?
Doing good.
Yep.
Doing good. We've dodged a bullet the last few days with this weather, so we
Yeah.
want to continue that.
I'll
Out
tell
there,
ya.
we're lucky so far.
Yeah. It's not
Stay
been bad.
away
We've had
from
some
that
good
bad
winters the
stuff.
last 2 or 3 years. It's not been that bad. A little bit of snow, a little bit of ice, but no ice storms like happened in 09. So,
So we don't want anything like that for sure.
man, that was terrible. So how you been? What's going on?
Well,
Looks like things are
you
good.
know, I think we made an announcement last night. I heard you mention Bob and his award there a while ago. The chamber banquet was last night. We had a pretty major announcement that I had the privilege of making to close that event out.
Brad Holbert talked about it this morning.
We there will what's been known as a Mountain Home Friday Night Block Party the last few years. We've created a new event. That new event is, we hope, and our plans are for it to be much bigger and better and better for this area than what the block party was doing for us. We are going to move the location. We're going to Hickory Park with it. It's going to be a Saturday event. And we may possibly start some of those as early as 3 in the afternoon.
Really?
Have multiple bands play those
Kind of a
evenings that
festival.
we do. Our idea is to, by going to Saturday, we feel like with the talent we're going to be able to bring in, that we can draw people from outside the area
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Anytime we draw someone from outside the area here, they come to town for an event, there's a good chance they're going to spend some money while they're here. You know, go out and eat.
Now, how you
have
gonna
dinner.
set it in Hickory Park?
Well, what we're going to do, there by the pavilion at Hickory Park, backed up to Hickory Street on that'd be the north side of the pavilion, we're going to be able to set our stage up there. We hope, and we're in the finalization talks, we're going to be able to build a band shell there.
Yeah.
And that will face up the hill towards old tennis court, the swimming pool, that old part of Hickory. And the stage will face that way. And by doing so, people can cover that whole hill up there with lawn chairs, blankets, whatever they want to throw down, and use that entire hillside to watch that show. And
And I don't think the sun would be, even though
the sun's not going to be a problem. I can
Because of that
promise you
hill,
that.
yeah.
You know, it may be on the days we start real early,
Yeah.
but there's enough trees and cover up in there to do that. Bringing it to Saturday gives us a chance to hopefully pull in some people off the lakes, some people that are here fishing, you know, in town for the river, whatever. But we think we can pull people from a few hours away from here with the talent
Well,
we're
yeah,
bringing
because
in.
Saturday, you know, you take Gainesville, West Plains, even as far as Ava, perhaps in Missouri.
Yeah, and on
and other
Friday
places
night,
in Arkansas.
on Friday, it's awful hard for people to get off work and get there.
Yeah.
And so this is going to add to it. But what more important than any of that, it's going to be called the Baxter Summer Concert Series at Hickory Park. And I can't say enough for the team at Baxter Lab or Baxter Healthcare here. They're putting up $25,000.
That's Baxter Lab?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's how they managed to get their name on the front of this thing right here. Baxter's been a part of this community a lot longer than any of us have.
Since 1964.
Employ, I think, over 1,000 folks out there. And we had a meeting with them out there back in probably late November, early December, I don't remember, and presented an idea to them about doing this and would they like to put their name on it. And basically before we got out of the room, we had a commitment from them. They were all about trying to do something to build their brand here in the community, let folks know more about them.
Give back a little bit.
And so we did that, and we got that help from Baxter and Ricky Crawford out at ASU. And Ricky's done a great job out there bringing in events out there. Just this week, Wednesday night, he had one out there with Heath Sanders and Hardy, and it was a great show. The shed was jam-packed, and Ricky always does a good job of what he brings in. Ricky is going to be the program coordinator for us on this. He's going to be the one that's going to be scheduling all the acts and stuff, and we're looking at a lot of different options and the way to do it. And Ricky convinced me that we need to go make a run at the A&P Commission. So we went and had a visit with A&P last week, and on top of what we had from Baxter Lab, we got another $25,000 from A&P. So now we're sitting at about $50,000.
I used to be in that committee.
And we're going to be, and I've got all the confidence in the world that Ricky's going to be able to bring us in some really good shows down there. It's not going to be every Saturday. We're going to start May the 23rd. We announced some tentative dates last night, but those were all very tentative at this point in time. It will end either August 1st or August 8th. We're trying to get to August 8th with it.
Yeah.
That will be the Saturday before school starts
Yeah,
back.
I'm looking at it now. Yep.
So we want to start this event when school's out and have it over by the time school resumes for the 20.
Will you fall back to the block party then when those are not happening?
No.
So the block party's a
The
thing
block
of the
party, no, that's gone.
That's gone.
Because that's Memorial Day
over
weekend, the
with, yeah.
23rd, the
Yeah.
25th be Memorial Day, so that's a holiday weekend. You're kicking that off.
One of the reasons we were able to get that help from the A&P is we're going to include the Saturday night for Red, White, and Blue as part
should
of
be
our
around the
summer
27th.
series. That's the 27th. So we're going to make that part of our summer concert series.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to promote this concert series along with the Saturday night Red, White, and Blue, and it's all going to be a part of it. So you'll see this year Baxter's name out there on that event that Saturday night at
Red,
White, and Blue.
Yeah.
And so that's really going to kick this thing up a notch. And we're just sitting back waiting on it to get started now. Hopefully, and our plans are to try to have a band shell down there by May 23rd. We got a lot of work to do. Like I said earlier, we've had some discussion with some folks about helping fund that for us. If there's anybody out there that'd like to help with that, all they got to do is let me know. We'd be more than glad to visit with them about our plans. We're gonna. What it does, by going to Hickory Park, is this. It gives us an area that it's got a playground there. So if you got your kids with you and you want to sit and listen to music and you want to let the little ones, if you're on the square now, you better hang on to them because they're going to get out and get in the highway or they're going to be climbing all over the steps at the courthouse. So there's a playground already there. There's more parking than you can shake a stick at up and down Hickory Street. Our plans are to take the parking lot at Hickory Park And about half of that parking lot will be designated for handicap.
Right.
People that need close access to the area there. And the other half of that park will be used for vendors, food trucks, similar to what was going on at the block party.
Right.
We're working right now on getting that arrangement made. We're going to be putting in some electricity around that parking lot so that we can set up vendors.
Then also you'll be able to park behind.
Well, now you get into parking.
And the church.
Once we fill out the Hickory lot with our stuff for the event, you got all of Hickory Street all the way down to 8th Street, I believe.
Can you park either side of there?
You got all sorts of. You got the parking lot there around the bank. You got the parking lot with ATM. You got that around Farmers and Merchants Bank. You got the parking lot the city owns there between 6th and 7th Street by Baxter Bulletin. You got parking at City Hall. I mean,
and the church across
so
the street.
much just stretched up and down Hickory Street, and some of those places along 62 there's actually some parking behind some of those places there, the church and stuff like that. So it's going to be very convenient for folks right there. And
and then you won't have to be closing the square down.
Won't have to be closing the square down. I won't be having to send crews down there every Friday, blocking the street, setting up a stage, moving the stage out. And one of the reasons we really want to build this band shell and get something of that nature there, that's going to be a permanent fixture to Hickory Park. Now, if Jim Brown and company want to have an employee picnic out there, they got a band shell they could use. If somebody wanted to use it for a wedding reception, I can see possibly a church using it for a sunrise service or a church event. So now we've got a structure there that can help us continue what we're trying to do, bring life back to Hickory. That's such a beautiful place over there, and for so many years it's been neglected, and it's right in the middle of town. It's just so, and it's a shame it's been neglected like it has been. You're going to see life back.
I used to take my boys down there in their little bitty. We used to go down Hickory Park.
Is that park part of the entertainment district?
That park is just outside the boundary of the entertainment district. The entertainment district boundary is 5th Street. So it is just outside of it, it kind of corners to it almost right there. One of the things, and I'm sure it'll come up between now and then, is anytime you have a festival or an event, and it happens all over the United States, happens all over Arkansas, been in numerous ones of them around the state. Sometimes you make exceptions to rules for that day. For that event, there's things called event permits.
Oh yeah.
And so while that's outside the entertainment district, there's been a very, very strong interest from some folks. Could we get like an event permit for that one day, for those particular hours that event's going to be going on, from 3 to 9, maybe 10 o'clock. We're going to hope these events are over between 9 and 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to stay down there all night long. It's going to end similar to what Block Party was ending, and get folks out of there. But we're studying how we could maybe do that and allow things, through an
carry over a little bit.
Yeah, down there, just for that particular time. But I couldn't have been. I've been wanting to talk about this since December when the Baxter made their commitment, and
then we had to reschedule you 4 times.
No, and it wasn't that. The chamber and I got together because Jeff Pipkin from the chamber went with me to the initial meeting at the lab, and when I told him we had the green light and we're ready to announce, we were about 20 some odd days from the chamber event last night, and he came up with the idea. He said, "Well, can you put the brakes on this? And let's do it at the chamber event," which was great. It was kind of the highlight of the evening last night to get to announce that, and I think it's going to create a lot of excitement for the Mountain Home this coming summer.
Well, and I think with it being on Saturday, what time you get out of the dealership?
5:30.
Yeah.
No, it works because Friday, by the time you get off work, you're ready to just go home sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because I'm
Well,
getting
that's
older,
how- yeah.
but Saturday is always better. People typically don't work on Sunday, so they can go to that and have a good time and not worry about work the next day.
I
thought it was a great idea when you announced it. And
you come down there early on Saturday if you want to. There's plenty of area in there. There's picnic tables. If you remember, there's a pavilion or two up at the top, an old gazebo. Bring your family down there, throw you down.
Is that horseshoe area still up there?
That's still up there. It did not get used at all this year, and we got some ideas about that horseshoe area.
What about that back baseball field?
That baseball field is still there.
I know I passed by it.
Nothing happens there other than we mow it. There is some groups do softball practice there, but we don't have any plans at this time to ever bring that back as a baseball or softball.
You probably wouldn't with everything on Rossi Road.
Everything we got out at
well, the little kids use it. You know,
yeah, they
the
do
T-ball
for practice.
kids use it,
Some of those teams go out there and practice. But as far as being part of our league programs,
I remember one was the only field out here.
There's some stuff that we're thinking about for that in the future, but that's for another day and another conversation. We're not far enough along with that idea right now
because it used to be a horseshoe.
Oh, there's a huge horseshoe pit up there.
Yeah, it used to be a club.
From what I understand, well, I can pretty well say it didn't get used this year, to my knowledge, at least.
You can move that to Rossi Road. There's plenty of areas on Rossi Road you can move that over.
Well, why do I need to move it if nobody's throwing horseshoes?
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
Right.
It
doesn't make a lot of sense to invest in it if there's not any horseshoe throwing. But that area, it's just going to be a lot better than one side of the square.
I think so.
Yeah. We kind of got the idea, if you look up the Gully Park concert series in Fayetteville. Gully Park's a real old park in Fayetteville, and they do an event like this, similar. And we looked at that real close, visited with some folks over there, and kind of got the idea. And it started out as just thinking, could we do this? The next thing you know, we went and talked to a couple of folks, and
they was behind it,
and it's off and running. And I had a lot of great feedback last night after the announcement about it, and there seems to be a lot of excitement about it.
I think it'll be good.
And I have no doubt that Ricky Crawford out of ASU is going to make us all. I told him not to spend it all on the first show. Don't go all in, not one.
Can you get Tom Petty? Let's get Tom Petty.
But,
hey, he did the Super Bowl. Why not us? Let me call.
Didn't he pass away?
He did.
The other thing we announced.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Can you believe that?
With that, we better go commercial.
Oh man, Tom, I can't. Oh, I forgot about that, Tom. Oh, I'm gonna tear up. I love Tom Petty. Anyway, yeah, time for a break. Be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
I've had
I had problems since about 98, and all the doctors want to do is put me on medicine. And I started coming here, and he started adjusting me. I can get up and walk a lot better. I don't have near as much pain. And the laser treatment he did on my neck and back, it helped my pain in my neck probably 75–80%. I'd recommend that for anybody that's got any kind of pain. It does wonders.
One.
7:35. I had totally forgot that Tom Petty passed away. Can you believe
I
that?
can't believe that, Dale.
Oh,
I
that's
know,
terrible.
right?
Even I knew that.
Hey,
Tom
that
Petty
too.
was
Who
great.
is Tom Petty?
Oh my goodness. Huh?
Who is Tom Petty?
You don't know?
He's messing with you.
No, I'm not.
No. He can't tell you half of the guys that play music anyway.
Oh.
Unless it's real music.
He likes Lawrence Welk.
Who's that?
Yeah.
He passed away too. Anyway, we're visiting with Hillrey Adams, Mayor of Mountain. What else you got? I got to ask this question. Who bought the lot where the chamber used to be?
Oh, I know.
I will tell you that you're going to, within so many days, as soon as they can get the construction completed and they
You'll
have
see the
started,
sign.
you will be able to get pizza there. And you'll be able to get some pretty good pizza there.
Godfathers?
It's Pizza Row. 62 East has become Pizza Row.
They haven't actually come in and got the building permit yet. I think it's pretty well known around the community who it is. But
Except me.
Except you're not in the loop, Dale. You're not supposed to know. I mean, there'll be a right day and a time, but
That way you can be surprised when you announce it.
you need to act surprised. I think it starts with a B and got a
Easy now.
on the
Easy.
name of like.
Easy.
Okay, I better slow down right there. I'll give you enough to figure this out right here, but they will be serving some good pizza.
Speaking
there.
of restaurants coming, how's the sewer expansion coming out east? Where
Sewer expansion
Where
coming
our
along
newest
real
restaurant's supposed
good.
to be
We just this week, I think all we really like now, we've come across the old driving range property, and we're up 262, so we got to go across the front of that property.
you got to do the road board?
And the road bore's underway. We got that going right now, and the line, and I think we're within 500 feet of being able to tie all that together right there.
How long will it be before they start construction?
We have not seen or heard. Those the people that are doing that development to this day haven't been to City Hall for any kind of permitting process or nothing. But there's no need for them to until we're ready for them. I understand they have had some
What's going on with that
contact
house right there?
with a utility provider and stuff like that. So, which house you talking
The
about?
kind of a rock house right there, that old farm.
That's on a separate property.
Is it?
Yeah. The property that was sold for a new restaurant is at the corner of County Road 28 and 62.
Okay.
The old
Right,
rock
right,
glade
right
there.
across 28 from Stuart Bruner's radio
Yes,
station, KKTC.
right across that
KKTC.
corner
from the
from the
mini
mini
storages.
storages right there. The property you're talking about, though, that's old Sharp Homestead, Sonny Sharp's old home place there. That is a separate piece of property.
Okay.
At one time, Mr. Sharp owned it all.
The family still owns the house.
The family
don't they?
still owns it. And I see Mr. Sharp, he goes up there every day.
Yep.
Goes out and checks on the place and
Good.
stuff like that. So that sewer line's coming along really good. Once we get that done and connected and get it under the highway, then we're already in the process of looking at taking it down I guess that'd be the south side of the highway from the driving range property where we're going to cross.
Going out to
Coming in around by Bobby Sue's animal, I believe it's Animal Health Clinic.
Yep.
The old Ron Helvey, I can't remember what it's exactly called now.
Right.
Then you go up.
Dr. Helvey's old clinic, and then around Consolidated Engineers, Car Mart, Supreme Auto, and get it up to what was old Midland Marine property.
Where you go as far as the nursery right there, the landscaper, Kelly?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it'll be on the west side of that pretty easy.
Yeah, it'll get up to there. So
What about the old Burger King building? There's been, 4 or 5 different real estate signs out there.
Yeah.
So you
Yes,
get the Burger King building, and then you've got the old, and the highway department, of course, they've got their own real estate sign out there.
They do, and I guess I don't know what'll ever happen with that, but the old
That's a
Burger
prime
King-
piece of city. Well, no, it's county property right now.
It's county. We don't have anything to do with it. There's also some development going on Al Beers has the old Strokes Motorsports building there next to the back 40.
Yes.
He's
Oh, yeah.
remodeling that. We got something coming to there.
And you can't say a word about it yet, right?
I can tell you, Mr. Beers is working real hard, and he's got to.
People don't realize this is a show of suspense.
Yeah. Well, he's
some
got
progress will stop if too much is said. That's the bad part.
That's right. You don't ever want that to happen.
No.
But I know he's working on that to get that
they
thing
put the gamble roof on there. They put trusses and everything. I mean, re-roofed. Man, yeah.
Oh, he's got something good coming right there that I think will be good for us.
That
right
building's
here.
been needing that.
It has been, and it's going to look a lot better than it did when he
but
gets
that
done
area
with
right
it.
there needs that. I mean, Kent Chevrolet is a pristine dealership, and then right next door you've got the old highway department, and then across the highway basically is that. But yeah, you know.
So that's good to see. And some, Bob and Dale, when that stuff starts, sometimes all it takes is one or two sometimes for things to start rolling, and I feel like we got some momentum going right now, and we just got to keep putting a little fuel on that fire and try to keep things going slowly.
But what can be done with that county property? I mean, let's say that the county,
you're talking about the highway department,
Yeah.
no, which is in the county. That property's not.
yeah. See that
inside
road
the
that
city.
runs north there between that and Kent Chevrolet divides city and county.
Someone, it's for sale. Also going to take somebody to be willing to buy it, and you go in there and.
Well, what could it be developed into?
Oh, there's so much stuff there.
It's a pretty good sized lot.
It's
Maybe
big.
you think an Aldi's could fit on that?
No.
Is it not that big?
No. A friend of mine just bought the property to the east of it, behind car care.
Yeah.
And that piece is not as big as what you had expected. It is
Really?
probably acre and a half, maybe two.
Oh.
Aldi's.
I guess that building just blocks what you see behind
What
it.
you see behind is, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And there's no sewer there.
Oh,
Believe it or not, there's no sewer.
But it's county.
So we got plenty of other stuff going on, and that's something that would be nice to see that area through there develop, and that old Burger King come back. I think there's two things keeping that from happening. The guy trying to sell it's probably a little high on his price, and nobody's willing to put that much into it. So,
Well, more than likely, wouldn't that building come down and they just build something new?
I would think so.
Yeah,
I mean, it might could be redone. I have no idea what kind of shape it's
You would think
in
if Burger King
or anything like that.
wanted to invest in redoing it, they would have rather than build it up past days in.
Exactly.
Well,
By O'Reilly's.
they didn't own the building.
Oh, they
It was
leased it?
a lease. It was a lease building.
Now they own this new one?
I'm not sure if they own the new one.
Franchisee,
I have no
I think, owns
idea.
the new
you
one.
know. I have no idea about that. Something else we talked about, and we unveiled some preliminary plans last night. In trying to create what we're trying to create down on the square, a destination point. And I'm all about trying to make that a spot where when the people are here for whatever it is, they're out on the lakes or down the river fishing, they're here for ball tournaments, ball games, anything they're in town for, that they got a place to go. And once they go there, they can, have something to eat and some entertainment possibly and things like that, and it draw people down there. Because when they're coming down there, they're going to spend some money down there. And trying to create that, we have it started back in August, I believe, the Chamber Quality of Place team that came out of the Baxter Forward Initiative. We had a meeting down there, and we walked that area for a couple hours one day, just dreaming out loud, a group of us. But in that group with us that day was a gentleman named Dr. Mark Peterson from the University of Arkansas Extension Service, and also some gentlemen with an architect firm out of Little Rock. And that architect firm has done a lot of work in community redevelopment projects around the state. They've worked in numerous towns about revitalizing downtown projects and stuff. They were with us, and all the time we're walking around, and there was probably 15 of us in that group that day. They're listening to what we say, they're taking notes, they're recording, they got a camera on a pole, and they're just filming the whole walk around the square that day. And we talked about some things, and right now you got a business highway going in front of that, and people are going up and down that highway. Probably most of them over the speed limit.
No.
How do we slow them down? How do we get their attention there and enhance that area? And you know, there's already been one real estate transaction down there since we created the entertainment district. You hadn't seen anything happen there yet, but you will probably within a few months.
Suspense, Dale.
And more suspense.
I'm guessing it's on the east side of the square, just down from Milton.
Probably on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
On
the northeast side.
I'll give you that.
On the corner, the northeast side.
So, with that comment, you know, how could we make that area down there a little bit more attractive? The city did a great job 20 some odd years ago with that project. Bob and I think we were on the council at that time, and you know, you remember those steps to get up and down and stuff like that. And it's much better than it was. But we'd like to take that now and make it more of a draw down there. And some of the restaurants down there, like Clayton's, Scooter before the Old Time Fire talked to me about it a little bit. If you had an area where you could sit outside.
Yeah.
You know, little tables, bistro type tables, and a place to do that. One of the things, and this architect, we unveiled, we showed some plans of this last night, is to take on the 62 side of the courthouse, facing Veterans Plaza. There's some parking spots on that side of the courthouse. I think there's either 6 or 7. And on a really busy day, I might count 2 cars in those parking spots. We've had some discussion, and that architect has come up with a plan to take those parking spots on 62 and convert that to a green area.
Yeah.
With some low profile stuff, landscape it, make it look really nice there in front of the courthouse. So when you're coming down 62 or going up it, you look and you say, wow, what is this? You know, it gets your attention because it's more than asphalt and concrete. And then take the 6th, 7th, and Baker Streets around the square. And one of the things we're looking at doing possibly is taking and widening the sidewalks about, I think it's about 3 foot, 3 or 4. How are we going to widen the sidewalks when we got diagonal parking all the way around it? We got something else that we're not sure we need. And that's a 2-lane street that runs all the way around it. Do we really need 2 lanes? Or could we get by with just maybe one really nice
wide lane?
Nice wide lane. And so this architect has listened to us, and they've given us a rendering, you know, a preliminary to look at. Is let's widen those sidewalks around there a little bit. Let's make it to where Clayton's could put seating areas outside, and some of the other folks that may end up down there and could do that, and put benches around it, some plantings and stuff like that. And so we've saw some preliminary pictures, and we showed those last night on the highway side, the 62 side, and we showed a rendering of the Baker Street side of what it could look like. Now those are projects that's going to take a while to do. We've already had a meeting with the highway department about the 62 side. They've given us a blessing to do what we'd like to do there. What I'd like to do is maybe do that project. The highway department does a lot. I know Jonesboro's been very successful in doing this. It's called Adopt a Spot. And they'll take an intersection somewhere that's got a concrete island in it, and they take that concrete out and they put some really neat landscape and make it look good. And it's got a little sign there. Adopt a Spot by.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you take care of it.
And you take care of it and stuff. So I'm thinking we might could do that on that side of the courthouse right there, and maybe find someone here in town who would like a nice little sign.
Well, would it be
there in
nice for
front of
there's
that,
like a horticulture club that displays a lot of stuff at the county fairs?
Yeah, so we're working on that. That is something that we feel like we might could make happen this year and get that done. Now that's going to get us some attention down there. You know, we proved, or I say we did, the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce and First Security Bank proved the day of the Christmas parade down there that you can draw a crowd down there. You can
That
change
was
the
good.
appearance of that place. You know, First Security did a wonderful job with that tree and the lights and what they did on Veterans Plaza for us. The Chambers Festival they had on 6th Street there. There were people waiting in line 40 minutes to get a pretzel down there that night, that pretzel trailer. And one of the biggest crowds, from my understanding,
It was good. I was down there.
that we've had at a Christmas parade in many years. And it was, you know, it brought people down there, and that's what it's
That
about.
tree was gorgeous. I mean, that's, you know,
I had so
what we
many
did in the
people
past
sending
was
me
good, but I mean, you know, it was just,
We just got, like that guy in that, I don't know if any of y'all were at that show the other night out there at ASU, but the guy that was the main act out there, Hardy, you know, I'd never seen it. I went to the show that night because I wanted to see Heath Sanders. But Hardy kept saying, let's kick this thing up a notch. And, you know, next thing you know, the music would get a little bit louder and the show would get a little bit more lively. That's what we're fixing to do downtown. We're going to kick it up a notch down there and make things just keep going.
time for a quick break. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product. Have you ever known?
7:53, close out the show with the mayor. What else you got? A lot of good news here.
Yeah, there is. You know, if you haven't been out to Callista Willette Park, you know, we got that grant out there from the
Working on
State
some
Parks and
bleachers?
Recreation. Man, those guys are doing a great job out there. I was a little bit hesitant at first to start. I didn't want it tore up during baseball season. And they just kept saying, we can do this, we can do it. And I said, all right, guys, I'm going to go with you, but I'm putting a lot of confidence that y'all are going to get this done. And Arnold Knox and Billy Austin and the guys in the street and the park department have been working out there.
Yeah.
We're moving along very quickly with
Doing
that. We have already ordered some of the equipment, and we're planning a really, really neat ceremony out there for opening day this year for the baseball program. In case you haven't heard yet, we will also, last year, Mountain Home Parks and Recreation ran youth baseball. this year we will be doing the same with softball. We're taking a softball program under our control from the youth center there, and the same folks will be doing that did baseball for us.
Speaking of which, you've got early sign-ups February 1st.
Early sign-ups February 1st and
then
February
the
8th.
next Saturday.
And we are going to have available this year, and I understand it was tested last week. I hope the results went well, because I hadn't had a chance to check with anybody, but we're going to be able to do online registration and payment with a credit card. That was something we heard a lot last year, that we didn't have the ability to, starting up as late as we did, and we want you to be able to sit at home, sign your kid up and register. So that's going to be coming out here. I think everything's going to be ready by February 1st to kick that off for us, that first day of registration. Just a convenience and help us. And so, got baseball, softball coming right around the corner. Soccer starting up here fairly
Spring
soon.
soccer will be
Right around the corner. So a lot of things coming up here fairly quick. The one thing that I was really proud of the city council and their help in doing this. For a long time, we've needed some additional staffing in the maintenance of the parks department, and we've needed some equipment. We had 9 lawnmowers. I told Bob a story the other day. Of the 9 lawnmowers, 3 of them are over 17-year-old. You just can't maintain stuff with junk. You got to have good stuff to do a good job. And so the council made a commitment to us this year to do 2 things. One, put $100,000 in parks improvement, and that's going to be the match for the grant that we got. And they also made a commitment of approximately $50,000, 40 to 50,000 range, to get some equipment that we much need in the parks department. So we're going to replace some lawnmowers that have been held together with baling wire or anything else that could be held together with.
Anheuser-Busch.
Get some real equipment.
Beer can, I've seen beer can exhaust, yeah.
As much as the local people don't realize it, those parks are our diamond. People come here for an event. They come here for a swim meet. They come here for a baseball tournament. They come here for soccer. The first thing they're seeing is the parks. That's what's going to set the image of the city.
Yeah.
And when I was working the baseball program, people say, we like coming here because they bring the boat and the camper.
And what is very important is you've got to make sure that Cooper Park is kept up just as good as Twin Lakes Park or the Willette Park. You can't let one fall because well, they only did this because of this. Now, we take pride. When I was on the council, I was the chairman of the Parks and Recreation Committee. We take pride in those parks because that is what shines for the city.
Yep.
They don't go over to City Hall and say, okay, let's judge the city by what City Hall looks like. They go to those parks and they use them. They watch their kids participate. They know they're safe. There's not a bunch of broken down stuff over there. Every dime we spend in those parks, we get that money back 6-7-fold.
And we have to do it across the board with all of them, because there's a lot of people that never go to Clista, Willette, or Keller Park. They don't have kids playing baseball, softball, soccer, or race-stall complex. They only go to Cooper Park, or they only go to Hickory. So we've got to treat them all the same across the board.
Keep them nice.
And make them all look good all the time. And I've been preaching that every single day to the parks about that. And we're going. And the council is really. I couldn't be more thankful for the help they've given me and the commitment that they've made to do that, and hopefully we're going to be able to pick that game up a little bit this year. Continue what we want to do with the park.
Well, we got 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, hey, just keep that snow away. Keep the snow away.
Well, you're doing a good job, Mayor, because it went south of Mountain Home and turned to rain, and it's up a little across the state line. So
I don't know who gets credit.
It must be all this hot air around here.
It's not you, Mayor. I can tell you. It's not you.
Years ago, you would have given credit for something like that to Monty Manchester. I guess we could
still.
Monty
In his honor,
because I know he used to put out the clerk alerts, and you could go to the grocery store and couldn't get in because everybody's trying to get some milk or whatever. But hey, I'm just glad it's staying away. I know some little kids around here that like it, but I know some folks that I've got and some people in this town that probably just as glad.
They can live without the overtime.
That's right. I really don't need to spend the money on all the snow removal. I'd be glad to stay away from that if I can right there.
Well, thanks for the 1, 2, 3, the fourth reschedule. I mean, we had a tough time getting you there,
Sorry
but we'll
about
see you on
that.
February
Just some
5th.
things came up this month that,
Yeah.
you know.
Things happen.
It worked out, though, the announcements you got to make here on live
There you
TV
go.
today.
Yeah.
I was
Don't forget to bring those
impressed
pictures
last
on the
night.
5th.
I was very much impressed.
I will. Don't let me forget
I'll
that.
send you a reminder. We got to run. We got 15 seconds to get out of here. See you on Monday.